Hey there, everybody. You know it, Jiggin Jerry here. Everybody wave hi. Hey. Well, hey, March started up, guys. And as you see, we have a little bit of a full house out here. We're all going to give some March fishing a try. That's right. We're going to concentrate on Sheepshead because, you know, the countdown is here. Usually the first 2 weeks of March, we get into some really good Sheepshead. So I put in 3 days of fishing here for the first week of March, and I'm going to show you how myself and others did. How's March going to turn out? Well, let's find out. All right. All right, relax. Right here. Almost. All right, hold on. I'm gonna swing it up ahead again. Just keep him relaxed.
Right.
I told you, don't wait on him. Set that hook. There you go. There you go. Pretty fish. Might as well get a wait on that way you can get a card. All right, as you can see there, Ken starts off March with a 19-inch sheephead, his first one that size. Awesome. Going to be like in 4 years. Tasty. At least maybe 5. Well, all right. Well, as we're out here fishing, we're giving it a whirl. We're trying for our sheephead. As you can see there, you know, there's been large ones, there's been small ones, and there's been a lot of juvenile black drum being caught. That's been all winter and through the fall. But, you know, as March approaches us, that is a very popular time for us to catch a lot of juvenile black drum and keeper-sized black drum, so keep your eye out as well. And there's a few things I wanted to let you know as we come into March about the sheephead. And one of those is this. Now, as you look closely, I'm up here in the shallow water. And right here, you will see a feeding sheephead, a large one. Now, this is up towards the grass by First Shelter. If you look closely here, you look down, you will see a large sheephead feeding on the columns on crustaceans and oysters. Now, as the water temperature moves up, the sheephead are going to move in close towards the grass because they're going to start looking for fiddler crabs. That's right, the sheephead are going to start feeding on their fiddler crabs again. So as you move deeper into March towards the spring, fiddler crab's going to be bait to use. So keep your eye out on that. Check out the columns. And don't forget, follow that tide in and out. You know, during high tide, check up front. During low tide, go back down towards the end of the pier. Well, good luck. Let's move along, guys.
Will Sancelli.
What do you got there?
Got a sheep's head.
Is that your first one?
Yes, sir.
That's a nice one, isn't it? Pretty dark. Good looking sheephead. Did you know you were going to be caught by him? Nice. Good job.
Thank you.
Now, did he give you much of a notice when he hit?
No, not really. But once he hit, he was hard to fight.
Not bad. Hey, they get bigger than that. So hang on to that fishing rod.
Yes, sir.
Good job. So sometimes everybody wonders, what goes on out here at the Mount Pleasant Pier? Why, we're all waiting for a bite. You know, sometimes it can be time-consuming, and you have to be quite patient and use your time wisely. So I decided to show you what we do in our downtime out here. All right. All right. Not all the time, you know. Got some fishing to be done, but sometimes we'll all goof off a little bit, dance around. Hey, it's a little bit of fun out here at the Mount Pleasant Pier when you want it to be. But, hey, let's get back to some fishing here. You got Omega and Beans over here landing themselves another sheephead. We'll see what else we can get out into over here. I'm still laughing over that. Anyway, we'll see what else we can get into. All right. On him. Look at that. Got some chompers, doesn't he? Look how long. Look at my line's right. He's flossing with my line. Get that in there. Right. Use that thin 8-pound test. This lead. Get him off of there. They can get some more. All right, guys, as you've seen, Jiggin Jerry here, fishing with Tony. We're over here towards the end of the day. The last one's out on the pier. You saw everybody catching sheephead on and off, starting out the first day of March. Well, there you go. See that? On 8-pound test. Trying to get the big monster ourselves. Good eaters out there. I'm going to let him go because I'm not keeping. But Tony's been getting into some, and we're getting some bites. And it looks like March is going to start out pretty good, and that's what we've been hoping for. So let me get back to some fishing, and I'll show you what goes on the rest of the... Oh, he almost had another one.
Almost there. Almost had it.
Almost. Right there on film. We'll see how it goes the next couple of weeks, and how good March is really going to be. Later. All right, I think March is going to be great. Well, while fishing out here at the Mount Pleasant Pier is fun, and there are some gorgeous sunsets, sometimes I like to take the boat out. So I'm going to show you a little clip of me taking my boat out. All right. Oh, did you think I meant me being on a boat? No, I'm out here horsing around at the Mount Pleasant Pier in the water with an RC boat. I tell you, sometimes that could be fun too, while I'm waiting for the tide to get just right. I don't mind horsing around. Okay, let's rock. Well, that was great. I enjoyed the fishing. I enjoyed the RC boat. I had fun fishing along with everybody else out there. We had a good time. For those of you watching for the first time, don't forget, look down. There is a subscribe button. It only lets you know when I have more shows available. And, you know, like I always say, good luck out there and have fun fishing. And speaking of boats, check this boat out. This is the newest addition to our Coast Guard here in South Carolina. As we're watching this ship leave port, I thought it was beautiful, the way the sun was and everything else on it. So I figured I'd show it to you for those of you who haven't been out here and have not had the opportunity to see something like this. So I will end the show with this. Check it out, and have a good one, guys. Bye.